Arsenal and Sunderland face off this Saturday at the Emirates Stadium in Premier League. Arsenal currently have 53 points and lie in first position. Last time out, Mikel Arteta's team triumphed 1-0 against Chelsea. Arsenal return to the Emirates Stadium. This is exactly the type of fixture they cannot afford to stumble in. Sunderland arrive in North London with momentum slipping and injuries mounting, while the Gunners continue to find ways to win even when performances fall short of their best. Arsenal's main concern continues to be Bukayo Saka, who is expected to remain sidelined until later in the month due to a hip injury. His absence has been felt, but the Gunners have adapted through rotation and tactical flexibility. Martin Odegaard is another player to watch. The Arsenal captain missed the last two matches and was not involved against Chelsea, with Mikel Arteta describing the issue as a minor problem and expressing hope that Odegaard could be available against Sunderland. Mikel Merino and Max Baumann are both unavailable with foot and ankle injuries, respectively, limiting Arteta's options in certain areas of the pitch. Sunderland's injury issues are even more disruptive. Captain Granit Xhaka remains out despite positive progress in his recovery, while Arthur Masuaku, Bertrand Traore, and January signing Jocelyn Tobias still weeks away from contention. Those absences have coincided with a drop in form, particularly away from home, where Sunderland have struggled to impose themselves. Arsenal have not always been fluent, but they have developed a habit of grinding out results through the winter schedule. That resilience, combined with Sunderland's depleted squad and poor away record, points toward a comfortable home win. Arsenal will look to preserve their 6-point cushion atop the Premier League as Sunderland visit the Emirates on Saturday. The Gunners are in formidable form at the moment, having lost just one of their last 15 matches and knocked Chelsea out of the Carabao Cup on Tuesday, thanks to a late Kai Havertz strike. They face something of a banana skin as the Black Cats take to North London. Sunderland have been the surprise package of this Premier League season and sit 8th midway through their first season back in the top flight. Their results have faltered somewhat of late, though, winning just 2 of their last 9 outings, and have their work cut out for them as they are to get back to form here. Mikel Arteta is sweating over a handful of injuries, chief among them Bukayo Saka, who is expected to remain on the sidelines until the end of the month with a hip injury. Martin Odegaard has not featured in either of Arsenal's last 2 matches and was not in the squad at all to face Chelsea, with Arteta revealing he has a little niggle. The Spaniard said he hopes his captain can play a part against the Black Cats. Let's see if he's available for the weekend against Sunderland, hopefully. Mikel Merino and Max Baumann will both miss out with foot and ankle injuries, respectively. Meanwhile, Granit Xhaka will miss out for Sunderland despite making positive progress in his recovery from an ankle injury. Through a hectic winter calendar, they have made the most of their squad depth and pulled away atop the Premier League. Sunderland, meanwhile, have let their form fade after an injury to captain Granit Xhaka. Add into the equation the Black Cats' dreadful form away from home, and this match has the makings of a routine win for Arsenal. The Gunners went winless for 3 straight Premier League games in January, but bounced back with a dominant 4-0 win over Leeds United. Then, finished the job against their Blue London rivals in the League Cup. It's now 3 wins in a row for Mikel Arteta's men, who also guaranteed a perfect record in the Champions League in the process. But they will be wary of an upset against a plucky Sunderland side who have silenced all the doubters this season. The newly promoted outfit are sitting in 8th, just 5 points off top 4. Arsenal's injury issues seem to have crept back up again, with Mikel Merino facing a long-term foot issue. Starman Bukayo Saka is also dealing with a hip problem. Good news is that Martin Odegaard may be back in contention. He picked up a slight knock versus Leeds that kept him out of the Chelsea game. Still, Kai Havertz has come back from his own injury he never left. The German played just 21 minutes in the semi-final second leg and even scored the stoppage time winner. Most of the same backline should continue, including Jurriën Timber at right back and a centre-back pairing of William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. But Ricardo Calafiori is expected come in for Piero Hincapié at left back. Gabriel Jesus and Victor Gyökeres have both benefited from a healthy competition since the Brazilian returned from the sidelines. The Swede got the nod in each of the Gunners' last 3 games, and it could be Jesus' turn here. It's fair to say Arsenal usually enjoy their clashes against Sunderland. They haven't suffered a defeat against them in the last 16 Premier League games. That is a run of 10 wins and 6 draws that stretches back to November 2009.